2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for our second round coverage of the event. Hi everyone, I'm Luke Elby. Thanks for joining us once again. The leader is -5 as we get underway on 2K Sports. Now to the first hole. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
This is his second shot.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Handy effort, that one. And he needs this to save par. The leader of this tournament is Rose Zhang, playing very nicely. The second is a par 5.
Just a little wandering right to left, dogleg par 5. That bunker down the left is in play. The second shot to a green that's protected by 2 bunkers on the right-hand side and a low area on the left. However, this hole, par 5, is very gettable.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
Great touch here.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Lining up the birdie putt here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
A huge right to left swinger.
Oh, that one was zooming past the hole.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Here we are at the third.
Yes, water down the right-hand side will certainly come into play. Bunker front left and long left also could see some action. This is a beautiful picturesque but difficult par 3.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. It's a tad frustrating, especially when it comes up short. And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt. Currently at 4 over for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? And now we go to the 6th, where this happened just a moment ago.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Attaboy, good shot. John, what's the line on this putt?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
A birdie putt awaits. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. It's a par 4, the 5th hole.
Luke, I believe the name of this hole is Diablo Feo, the ugly devil, because this thing is dastardly. It's ghastly. Bunkers down the right-hand side off the tee, water all the way down the left-hand side, the entire length of the hole. I wish I knew exactly the best way to play this hole. I don't, but I do know that 5 is a pretty good score.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set here for her next shot on the 16th.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today. And this one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. This putt is from 14 feet.
This is all about momentum. It's a par save.
Ooh. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And he's moving down to 5 over for the event. And on the tee now of the 6th, which is a par 5.
Well, that bunker right in the center of the fairway, you aim it right at it, Luke, and either you push your tee shot or pull it to avoid it. That's the best way of attacking that. From there, you've got a green in the distance that's got a couple bunkers well shy of it. They're there for aesthetics only, but a green that is hourglass in shape and just gentle movement all around.
I don't like the look of that lie.
And take a look at his 4th now.
Let's return to live play now. Lining up from the sand now. Great shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Just a layup required with either a long iron, hybrid, fairway wood, anything to keep it out of that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. You do want to challenge it, however, because you want as little club or distance into this green as possible. Island green with trouble everywhere.
That's some good golf right there. Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, a 9-foot chance here. He's aiming for his first birdie of the day. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And that's now 5 over for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Great tee shot here at the par 4 8th. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Didn't deserve that. Second shot here on the 8th. Wow. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And now he's just 3 shots off the cut line. Rose Zhang is our current leader as we move on to the next. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Just waist area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. He has this putt to save his par. The leader of this tournament is Rose Zhang, playing very nicely. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole.
Yes, what a tee shot indeed, going right back into the ocean. Just a very picturesque hole, soaking it all in. Sometimes you can get lost in the beauty of how difficult this hole can be. Some runoff areas both left and right. A challenging second shot to find the green.
Oh, that is bombed. Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour. And that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that. And to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
This is for birdie.
Moments ago, a beautiful shot happened on the course. Let's take a look at it.
Tee shot here is absolutely sensational.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Now 8 shots back after that hole. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4. Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. Oh, that was pure. Well, there he is, Wake Forest Will Zalatoris, Rich. He's done the job, and he continues to do it out here on tour, doesn't he?
He does. He's just one of these players that is just a ferocious competitor, isn't he? Ball striking is amazing. The putting sometimes works with him and works, but you know what? He gets the job done, and so you can't emphasize that enough. You know, it may not be pretty at times, but who cares? He's getting the job done. And you know when you go head-to-head against him, you've got your hands full because he's not backing down from anybody, any challenge, any championship. The guy's a winner.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Well, that's a timely piece of excellence by our player. Now just one stroke off the cut line. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. They've arrived at the 12th, a par 3.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty.
Going with the 8-iron here. This would be a great up and down. Oh, I thought that one was going in. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by 7 after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
You would love to just sit up here and stripe it right at this green, but you should know better not to. Bail out to the left-hand side. Leave yourself with a pretty simple pitch and run to a tiny green. It's just surrounded by the most beautiful setting you could ever imagine.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. He's setting up for his second shot. Unable to find the green on this one.
A bit too much club there.
Close to the surface here, and the green side rough. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have. This is a bogey putt coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. And now striding onto the tee of this par 3 hole.
Everything about this golf course is beautiful, but it's got teeth everywhere you look. You can get sucked in by the beauty, but if you do, you're going to make a large number on this tiny par 3.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush. Second shot here on the 14th hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. In she goes. Let's head to the next. currently at +3 for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Hole number 15 is a par 5.
Waste area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide. And then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
Second shot here on the 15th. And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
Watch this one break. It's just about 3 feet away.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole.
And we've got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. So miss those to the left-hand side, and you'll hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green. Not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
Not bad. Sitting at a couple of shots over par. Going with the hybrid. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. 19 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
This looks like it's going to go left.
I think he's pulled this one. Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 7 shots behind after that. This hole here is a par 4.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waste area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into this green if they so desire, but it's a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. This putt is of 9 feet.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
This putt is for double bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. This 18th hole is a par 3.
And what a wonderful way to finish. Again, just a picturesque par 3. Water left, so the bunker and the waist area on the right is going to see a lot of action. Players will be delighted to walk off this par 3 with a par 3.
Opting for the 5-wood. Is that right? I think so. It's a little wayward. Time for the second shot on the 18th. And he needs this to save par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Well, with that, unfortunately, this person's event is over. Unable to make the cut here today. That's a shame.
Luke, every player faces this at some point in time, even the greats. You miss a cut. It's never a good feeling, but you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you tee it up next time.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.